to do it. Whether you like it shaken or stirred, we know you will love the brand new performance that the Cape Palace Theater is putting on December 5th through the 15th. It is called Rubies Yeah, we're live, guys. You know, it's okay. See, these actors, they can't keep quiet. You know, that's the problem that Tommy has. Rubies Last Forever playing here at the Cape Palace Theater in Huachuca City, December 5th through the 15th. You can see all the details in the post description. That's why we are here checking in on this episode of Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community. The Cape Palace Theater has become an institution here in Huachuca City. It was theater on the move, and now you are planted firm right here. It's Tommy Kelly, the writer, director, producer, the man, all things creative, right here, who is in charge of this crazy thing. Tommy, it's great to see you again, man.
Good
Thanks
to
so much
see
for letting us
you.
stop by.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
You know, you got your Catholic Crusaders.
This is my high school graduation.
No
my
way.
high school school.
Your
We were
alma
the
mater.
Crusaders. That's right.
That's
high school,
fantastic. I love it. Well, let's talk a little bit about Rubies Are Forever. This is not the first James Bond spoof that you have done.
No.
How many of these have you done?
This will be our second one.
Okay.
The first one was Gold Digit, was the takeoff on Goldfinger.
Yeah.
This one is takeoff kind of on Moonraker and Diamonds Are Forever. So it's called Rubies Are Forever. And the plot's kind of similar. I won't give away the plot, but Jimmy Blonde is out and about saving the world from dastardly villains once again.
And causing hijinks and chaos and silliness
Exactly.
wherever
He's
he
got all
goes.
his great gadgets, and all the Bond girls are.
Hey, that's all part of the fun, you
That's
know.
right.
I mean, and looking at how many people from that first cast, being a part of Gold Digit, came back for this.
Oh my gosh, well, we got three. Who was in Gold Digit? 1, 2,
Oh,
3,
yeah, several, 4.
4. Oh, we got 4 people that have come back.
Okay,
Since,
great. Well, glad that they made it back and that they're a part of this thing.
Yeah.
And talk about the creativity. You know, I mean, sitting down to write something like this. When you had Gold Digit done, did you already have sequels in mind?
I did, and it was a lot of tequila, and it just the creative just flows. And then when I sober up, I have to. I'm a writer's block. But no, I mean when I wrote the first one, I figured I'd do a couple more, but I think this might be the last one. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. People seem to love it. Obviously, Gold Digit was a huge hit when that was around, and we know that tickets are on sale now for Rubies Are Forever. And I mean, again, not giving away anything, and we'll talk to some of the actors who are part of this and make sure there's no spoilers because you got to pay to see this thing and learn more about it. Coming up with that creative spirit, I mean, is that something that you always grew up with? I mean, did you enjoy writing when you were younger, or did that come later on?
No, it wasn't so much writing as it was just being a clown and goofing off and having fun and just kind of getting involved and having a good time in life and all your stuff that you do. And then as I got a little older, went into college and got into the Army. In fact, I was in the Army when I did my first show at Fort Huachuca back in 1981.
No way.
Yeah, Destry Rides Again.
Yeah.
And so got bitten by the bug, and we did like 7 shows in 18 months, and then I PCS'd and never got back in the theater until I got back here after I retired back in 2011.
Now that's great. I don't remember talking to you about the break that you had in there.
Oh yeah, and then
between.
a dear friend of mine, Renee Lipinski, was my partner in this, and we got started back again in the Illegitimate Theater Company, and then after about 3 years, we broke and established Theater on the Move, and then the rest is history. So.
Well, and this place is a piece of history right here that you can be a part of December 5th through the 15th. Rubies Last Forever, Rubies Are Forever, excuse me, and playing and having a fun, interactive time. I mean, you're literally, the audience is literally right on top of the stage here, and there's not a bad seat in the house. Anywhere anybody sits, they can feel like they're a part of the show and watching it.
Well, I think the two great things about the show is, one, it's the actors, it's these folks here. They bring a lot of good ideas to the stage. They're very talented on stage. It's very easy to direct a show because they know what they're doing, so it's just very easy to do, and they have a lot of fun. The second part is our tech guys. There's a lot of sound effects. There's a lot of music. There's
The
a
lighting.
lot of. We do our credits. You know how the James Bond movies have the opening credits with the title song. Well, Sheila is our video lady, and she does all that. So we did Gold Digit with the credits, and now we're doing Rubies Are Forever with the same thing. We're doing the theme song from Diamonds Are Forever, but we wrote the lyrics, and so it's a great opening credit for the show. So it's just a lot of fun. The audience gets involved, and we break the fourth wall, and we have fun with the audience, and so it's a lot of fun to do the show. These guys are terrific.
Well, and again, this is something that is unique to this area as far as having original scripts, original plays, original acts happening before you, and you can have it all at the K Palace Theater in Huachuca City. You know exactly where it is, right next to the Circle K here in Huachuca City. And Tommy, should we talk to some of these actors?
Absolutely.
And then we'll come back to you after
They're
the
all
fact.
yours.
How about I'll start right here. Sir, go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, Michael Matranga.
Hey, Michael, how many shows have you been in here at the K Palace Theater?
This is my third one.
This is your third one. Okay, which ones were you in before that people would remember you from?
The first one was the spoof on Raiders.
Yep.
So that would have been Raiders of the Last Crystal Temple. And I played 3 parts. One guy was a contact, I guess, for Harrison,
for Indy,
for Indy or Arizona,
right, Arizona Smith.
And then we had a bad guy pilot who crashed the plane, jumped out of the plane while Indy went to, or Arizona went to his demise supposedly, and then the third character was just a deputy police guy.
That was part of the cast there. And what's it like playing multiple roles in one show?
Fun, absolutely fun. It required 3 different accents and characters, so that was fun. It was very creative.
And what role will you be playing in Rubies?
I play the main bad guy.
Oh, all right.
Ernst Attila Glowface.
Oh my goodness! You know, with a name like that, you think that someone in this room might have had too much tequila when he was writing this thing, but
possibly.
But I would think so. But talk to me about what it's like. Being your third show here at the K Palace. What's it like working with everybody else here for this particular show that might be different from previous shows?
This show is fun. Everybody here is very friendly. I like everybody in this cast. I mean, and as my third show, now that I'm getting more comfortable being here.
Yeah.
So I've only been less than a year.
Hey, that's fantastic.
So
Tommy's putting you to work. That's a good thing. Well, it's lovely to meet you.
Yes.
Thanks so much for your time here.
Thank you.
Get out of here. Take your phone with you. I'm going to scooch over. I'm going to talk to Randy, the birthday boy. Randy, introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm Randy.
Randy, how many years young are you today?
77.
Get out of here. 77.
Really? Oh,
Look at you. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't guess. Does anybody think, you're thinking not even 70? I mean, looking at this guy. Come on, man. I mean, even the way you blew out the candle on the cupcake before we went live. I mean, there was some real skill and talent and flexibility and vibrance there that I rarely see in a 77-year-old person. So
That's because I spent the last 9 months hiking in Big Bend and Death Valley and
So do you find hiking as either a stress release or for exercise or fun, or is it a place for your creative? Obviously, you're a creative person. That's why you're here as part of K Palace. What is visiting places like that for you?
Well, part of it is who I was with.
Okay. So somebody forced you to be there. Blink twice if you're still under their spell right now. It's okay. You can do it. No.
No, she's not here. She's in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Well, I mean, that helps to have somebody to go along the journey with and stuff. And now, how many shows have you been in here at K Palace?
This will be my third.
This will be your third as well. Okay. So your old hat at this, no pun intended, young hat at this, when it comes to working with Tommy. What character are you playing in Rubies Are Forever?
Well, when the character list was passed out, I was up for 3 parts.
Okay.
One was bad guy. One was a patient. So I figured as a bad guy, I'd probably get the crap beat out of me and end up in the hospital.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the third is a blind guy.
And which role did you ultimately get, or did you get all of them?
All three.
Oh, so you will be playing multiple characters in this show. So you can be looking for Randy, and when you see him, tell him happy birthday. Even though you'll see him December 5th through the 15th here at the Cape Palace Theater, it's all right. He can still celebrate for the next month plus, and I'm sure he'd appreciate that. So when he walks out on stage in all three characters, just yell "Happy birthday, Randy!" I'm sure everybody here would love that. But no, well, it's exciting to meet you, and we're glad that you're still here at 77, entertaining and being a part of this cast. Talk about what it's like to work with these folks here.
It's great. Kelly really sets up a good atmosphere. It's almost like old home week every night we come to rehearse.
Oh man, well that's fantastic. Well, Randy, get out of here, go back and sit down, enjoy your cupcake, my friend, as we continue scooching down here on stage at the Cape Palace Theater, where December 5th through the 15th, Rubies Are Forever will be playing here. You can get your tickets now in the post-description. It's Checking In with Jeff Davenport, brought to you by SSVEC. How are you today?
I'm fantastic.
What is your name? Introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Sam Kelly.
Well, hey, Sam. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
How many shows have you been in here
This
at the
is
Cape
my
Palace?
second show.
Okay, all right.
Back to back, in fact. I was in the last one, too.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So this having this as your second show, is there more butterflies, less butterflies, a little bit more?
Well, maybe different butterflies.
Okay.
The last one I had a lead role, which was fantastic. It was lots of fun. This role I get to do some singing. So those are the different butterflies, just a little different experience. But I'm excited because I love to sing. So
Nice. So what is your go-to karaoke song?
oh no. Probably Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
come on,
you can't
gotta
go
do
wrong
that.
with
And
Steve Perry.
if you can belt it out like he can,
I try.
Goodness gracious, I'm sure that's magical. So, is it your voice that is singing the theme song of this?
No, it is
okay,
not.
all right. I
No.
thought
Someone
I'd ask.
else that's very talented did that.
Okay.
I play a lounge singer named Glamour, and I do kind of a comedic song that Tommy actually wrote. So it'll be fun. I'm excited because it'll be just something different. I've never sang with a comedic role before. So
I think that's exciting.
Yeah, that's cool.
So having this as your second show, how excited are you for this for the entire community to see this thing December 5th through the 15th?
I'm very excited because I love the theater. So, and working with Tommy is really great. The cast is great. Everyone's just real welcoming. I mean, last time was my first time, so I was the new kid in the theater, but everybody was real welcoming, and it was a lot of fun. So I came back for a second show.
Well, and everybody's excited to have you back. Lovely to
Thanks.
meet you. Go ahead and
Nice to
have a
meet
seat,
you
and I'll
too.
keep
Thank you.
scooching on down here. Oh, don't forget your glasses. I imagine these are yours, the purple
Yes,
ones. Okay,
yes,
just making
they
sure.
are.
Oh my goodness gracious! As I scooch up next to you, it's good to see you. Introduce yourself to everybody.
I'm Mick Shaughnessy, and I am reprising my role as Jimmy Blonde.
Blonde, Jimmy Blonde.
Right. License to Love. And I'm going to give all of your listening audience license to come cheer for the good guys, boo for the bad guys, and show up for at least 7 of the shows, because I'm Spy Guy 7.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Now, reprising this role, it is Jimmy Blonde is the main character of Rubies
Yes.
Are Forever, just as Jimmy Blonde was the main character of Gold Digit.
Right.
Now, here we are again. What's it like taking on this character again?
Well, it was, I was kind of thinking I might sit it out to see if somebody else showed up and wanted to do it, but when I came to rehearsal and there were a bunch of gals around, I thought, okay, who's going to play this? And Kelly keeps saying, I can't memorize all those lines I give you when I'm drunk, so I need somebody to memorize lines. So, and I've been good at memorizing since I was a kid, and as long as I can keep that up into my 70s, I'm going to be okay, I think.
What is it like? I mean, having to look at words on a page and working with the director who is also the writer. I know he's sitting right over here, so you don't want to badmouth him, but I mean, but I mean, what's it like working with Tom?
Well, Tommy and I have worked together for probably going on about 10 years now, I think, off and on, and I've always liked working with him. I find that he has the good balance of, he's got a lot of imagination to come up with these stories and these lines and some of the gags, but he also gives the characters, the actors, license to develop the character. And you get to know the character, and when you know the character, there are some things that you just get a sense. He wouldn't say it this way, he'd say it this way. And he lets us have pretty much free reign. Of course, especially the last show is usually kind of a free-for-all, but that'll be one of the most interesting ones to come and see, folks. But that's something that makes, I think, people, no matter what their level of performance experience is, feel good about doing it because it puts them at ease. People that are used to doing a lot of acting, they appreciate developing the character, and people that are brand new to it, they say, I can come up with something, and that's already started to happen. We're only in the, fourth week of rehearsal, and already we're getting ideas for something.
So normally in the athletic world, they would call that a player's coach. They would call that, a coach that the players themselves really relate to, and they can work with and coexist with. And you would say that in an athletic style of saying that Tommy is a player's coach.
That great analogy. I think that's very accurate because he has had acting experience himself and appreciates that part of it. So
awesome. Well, we wish you all the best as you take on this role. Congratulations on reprising Jimmy Blonde.
Thank you.
And I know everybody's going to love you December 5th through the 15th. You scooch on over here.
Yep.
Get on over. And we'll finish off right here. Sir, good to see you. Introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Frank.
Frank, it's good to see you again, man. It's been a little while. Let's talk about how many shows you have been a part of here at the Cape Palace Theater.
All but 2.
So I mean, literally, it's you're his muse basically at this point because you've been here the entire time. Is that what you're saying, Frank? Frank is Tommy's muse.
No, I just if you need somebody, I show up.
Well,
and that's how it is.
Well, I mean, having someone reliable like that, and how many roles are you playing in this production?
Just one on this one.
Okay, all right.
The last Jimmy Blonde, I had 6 roles.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I had so many costume changes and different accents; it was unreal. This one is pretty straightforward, just one.
All right, so he's going easy on you this time.
Very.
And that way, because if you can handle 6, you can handle 1 for sure.
Right,
if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. But let's talk about obviously working with Tommy for as long as you have. Do you kind of feel the same way about him being a player's coach mentality and working with all these actors here?
Yeah, pretty much. Did the first play with him in 2016, and been doing 2 or 3, 4 plays a year with him. So, yeah, I've gotten to know him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And talk to me about this cast here. All these folks working so hard on this production, and going over all the lines and the cues and everything else right now. Is that how it starts to take shape? Just doing the read-throughs.
Yeah, kind of. There's like 1 or 2 of them that know the lines. And that's it.
Give or take. Give or take. Yeah, you still got time. We got several weeks here
I know.
before it's showtime. Before we get ready with the lights, camera, action. But Frank, what would be your? Are you a James Bond fan?
No.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask you what your favorite James Bond movie was. So get out of here. I don't need to ask you that anymore. We'll just,
all right.
Frank, it's good to see you, man. He likes Austin. He's an Austin Powers guy. But anyway, let's finish up with Tommy back over here, guys. First of all, thank you so much for your time tonight. Thanks for talking to us. And Tommy, this is what a great way to round out the year is when you have friends and family who are coming into town December 5th through the 15th, bringing them here to Cape Palace, getting those tickets, and enjoying local entertainment at its finest.
Yeah. And we also have a bar. We do a beer and wine license. So we have beer and wine. We have Pepsi products, water, popcorn. So it's really great. We have a great tech team and a great support staff here. So it's really a lot of fun. The people really enjoy it. But it's really the folks out here you just talk to that make it all happen. They put the magic on stage. So it's a lot of fun. So come out and see us 5 through 15. Tickets on sale now on our website, and or you can buy them at the door.
That's right. Yeah, getting tickets to the door too. So from his tequila-addled brain to the pen, being able to write down all of these crazy characters and fun stuff. Can you give us a hint on anything you're working on for 2025?
Oh my gosh, yeah, we got the schedule. We're bringing back the four ladies from the nursing home.
Oh, are you kidding me? They're back again.
Yeah, we're doing nursing home, home sweet nursing home, the murder mystery weekend, and we've got the same four ladies playing the lead roles. Now, here's the other thing: the lady that plays Mabel, Kathy Bulow, she's in Minnesota, but she's promised to come back.
Are you kidding me?
And reprise her role. She'll be here for about 5 weeks to do rehearsal and then do the shows. But all four ladies are coming back, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Then we've got a show about greedy relatives and a will and dysfunctional family trying to get the old man to die so they can get his money. It's a lot of fun, but it's got a huge twist at the end. And then we're doing a kids show in the summer called Beauty and the Beast. I was thinking about doing my third James Bond show. I don't know if I'm going to do that. So in place of that, I'm going to do Sherlock Holmes and the Crime of the Century, which we did in Bisbee a few years back. But it was a great show, so we're going to probably do that. And then we're going to do a Christmas show, another Christmas variety show, which was very entertaining. We got singing, dancing, skits. So it's going to be a full fun year. Plus, we do have other events coming in. In January, we've got a recital group from Benson coming in. In February, we're hosting the Cowboy Poetry again.
I'll be back here again.
And then in July, we've got a one-man show who comes in and does Wyatt Earp. And believe it or not, his real name is Wyatt Earp.
We've met him before, Todd. We've talked
so
about
he's going to come in July to do his one-man show, and then we got all the other shows that we're doing. So.
But it all starts with Rubies Are Forever, and that is going on December 5th through the 15th. And my goodness, get your tickets now, and be thinking of your family. Tag your friends and family who you want to come to this show with. Again, right here in the beautiful Cape Palace Theater in Huachuca City, right next to the Circle K, and having the popcorn and the beer and the wine and the sodas and everything that you got here. It is a great atmosphere and a lot of fun. You will love in having this time with your family.
And always, I thank Jeff Davenport and Todd Ryan for coming out and taking their time to do this. Great camera work, great interviewers, so thank you for your support for the theater.
Man, we can't thank you enough. And we definitely want to thank SSVEC, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, serving our community, who is the sponsor of Checking In with Jeff Davenport tonight. Make sure you get your tickets now, because on this very stage, you remember I always finish on stage, Todd. I always finish on this very stage, you will see Blonde, Jimmy Blonde, and all of the amazing blonde characters that are going on stage out of that crazy tequila-addled brain right there of Tommy Kelly. You can be a part of the fun from the audience sitting right here watching these amazing folks do their amazing craft. And get your tickets now, please, by all means. All the information is in the post description. Have a great night, everybody. Let's get some shots going right now, and we'll check in with you again later on. Where's the tequila? Bottoms up. Woo! Come on.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thanks so much.
Hey, you bet.